Hello, everybody. It's Max with Crypto Talk now. Could Luna, as in Terra Luna, as in the 2.0, 10x if history repeats itself? Without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, with that said, check this out and shout out to FX Street who covered this pretty recently. And I realize a lot of people like myself were all gung ho and really looking forward to the likes of everything that's going to happen with Luna Classic, for instance, on the 26th, and a few of the dates in September, and rightfully so. But if anything, it is worthy of a mention and a close look at what's going to happen potentially with 2.0. So let's look at this. It mentions Terra Luna's price could 10x if history repeats itself. How so? With a few underlying things that are listed right here. Terra Luna's price has flatlined into 0.701 SATs. On-chain analysis shows trades are still taking place despite the fact. BitTorrent token flatlined in August of 2020 at the same levels. Again, you're going to see an outline of how this all makes sense. And on top of that, it mentions that it came in at 0.701 SATs before fully reversing and rallying 1,000%. A validation of the bearish trend could be the first breach above 0.70 SATs. I like to state I am personally invested into BTT, aka BitTorrent. I actually didn't get into it until about roughly summer of 2021. But while I didn't see these type of things happen in a crazy bull run, for the purposes of this video, some of this will make a lot of sense, to say the least. Terra Luna's price shows staggering on-chain and technical comparisons to BitTorrent's token's 2021 bottom, like I just basically mentioned to you guys, which induced an infamous 10x bull run. In regards to Terra Luna's price, it hits at what is a nostalgic level. Terra Luna's price is unquestionably a disappointing situation for the crypto community. As we know, there's no point in beating a dead horse. Older investors are at a devastating loss. And of course, we know the whole history behind it. Unfortunate what happened to investors pre-crash of Terra Luna and the depegging of UST, right? Well, when you look more into this, it has this comparison, and it's worthy of a mention, to say the least. So as you see right here, they're comparing Luna/BTC versus BitTorrent/BTC. It mentions like this. This is back just a few days ago, August 19, 2022. It says, "You are here." It goes on to mention Luna flatline market cap at 569 million. The volume uptick was 1.25 billion, June 27th, 2022. And it goes on to mention BitTorrent flatline market cap at 272 million, volume uptick at 1.18 billion, which happened on February 8th of 2021. Final thoughts were basically what? A 10x rally if history repeats itself. And of course, here's that other comparison, which is almost spot on correlation to the other. And of course, this happened on January 2nd of 2021. Again, it says, "You could be here." Now, I'm going to zoom out, of course, and get back to this. Now, there's a little bit more to this, but again, it's going to make sense. Like it mentions, Terra Luna's price currently trades at 1.58. Traders, however, should be aware that the Luna price, like most cryptocurrencies, also trades against Bitcoin. If you look at the Luna Bitcoin chart, you'll notice that Terra has completely flatlined in price trading at 0.701 SATs. Additionally, the Relative Strength Index, aka RSI, has also flatlined, showing no interest from bears and bulls alike. Contrary to many traders' beliefs, the original Luna BTC, also known as Luna Classic, is still actively trading, as we know. And on top of that, On June 27th, sentiments on-chain analysis indicators showed an influx of 500 million worth of transaction. That's huge. Total market cap briefly tagged at 1.25 billion. The volume profile is currently averaging about 50% lower at 569 million. And algorithmic trading, bots are likely scalping on minute price levels, to say the least. And of course, I can't zoom in more on this, but nonetheless, you kind of have an idea how that works without even being really technical about some of how this is listed for you. Now, there is a little bit more, but I want to state this. It says crypto traders may recall when BitTorrent token witnessed a similar sell-off in August of 2020. Again, I wasn't around for that, but nonetheless, it all makes sense. It's not spot on as far as like exact price and so on. It's very, very similar, and it's worthy to show this. So it goes on to mention the BitTorrent company also experienced a controversial news-related event that created a seller's frenzy from mid-August 2020 to January 2021. Traders lost hope as the BitTorrent token traded at, again, 0.70 SATs and flatline on the RSI. Now it goes on to also mention BitTorrent's token market cap fell to 272 million, half of Luna's current market cap. Until in February of 2021, BitTorrent, aka BTT, saw a similar one-day spike of volume, briefly bringing the market cap to 1.18 billion. After days of consolidation, the subtle influx in volume became the catalyst for a 1,000% bull run in 60 days. Amazing. Now again, showing you a little bit of this. Luna / BTC versus BTT, BTC. Again, I'll zoom in just a little bit for, briefly, just kind of give you guys an idea. But we got the gist from before. Now, on top of that, I like this quote. A wise mathematician once said, the least probable outcome is the most likely to occur. Then on top of this, it says invalidation of the bearish trend is the first breach above 0.701 SATs. The breach could translate as the first buy signal of the future Luna bull run targeting the $26 mark. Swing high, resulting in a 1,000% increase from current Luna price. And let's face it, the new Luna has been kind of like just not even doing anything that much. You're getting a few people, of course, I should say people, but a few projects join the ecosystem. And if anything, whether you're rooting for 2.0 or not, they do have some things that are starting to get momentum. For the last few months, not so much, right? If anything, the focus of this should definitely be this whole comparison with what happened with BTT. And if you want to look more into this for more in-depth analysis, go watch the entire video in its entirety, which is called Luna 2.0, where repeats its fractal hinting at a 12% upside. With that said, that is the latest in regards to what's going on with actual Terra Luna, not Luna Classic. Of course, I'm like you guys. I am rooting for Luna Classic. I still feel as though that is the one that has the strongest community at this time. There's even some people, and I get it, who will root for 2.0 to fail, and they just don't like anything behind it. And I can understand the sentiment in regards to that. But my thing is, like a lot of you guys, I am just trying to look for the great opportunities. And if Terra 2.0, aka now, Terra Luna, ends up being a 10x because history repeats itself, well, that is worthy of a more deeper look, to say the least. With that said, everybody, that is the latest in regards to Terra Luna 2.0, whatever you want to call it. And with that said, thanks for watching today's video. And if anything, join us on the live show. Why not? If you've never seen a live show, we have a great show, great welcoming community. Every day, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And there's a show actually earlier in the day, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, for Crypto Talk Now. With that said, everybody, Thanks for watching today's video. And you all have a blessed day. And we'll see you on the next one.